morning. Welcome to a rainy Tuesday morning of the Chicago Chronicles. Took the train in this morning because it is raining, but good news is I think fall weather has finally arrived. So it has been exceptionally warm for October specifically. I feel like in the last few weeks, and even over the weekend, it was like highs in the 80s. Today it's like 50s and rainy, which is a bummer, but I'll take it.
It's been a while since I've filmed my walk to work, but the season is almost over. I'm still wearing shorts, but it's hoodie weather now. Unfortunately, I'm doing tours today, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but it's good. And I'll make that extra money, and then I'll get to get on the water, so that's nice. But 4 hours on the water is a lot, so it's funny that I say that, and I did that Des Plaines race in the beginning of the season. It was 5.5 hours. So.
Good afternoon. It is Saturday. I have been home all day. Chris left earlier this morning to go into work, so I've gotten some stuff done here, little laundry, that kind of stuff, and I got some cross stitching done. But I'm about to head out and go meet him at the river for probably what will be one of our last weekends getting to eat on the Riverwalk. Well, Birdie and I made it to the river. We actually made it a little bit early, so Chris isn't quite done with work yet. We went ahead and got a table, so we're at Taco Rio, but we're actually sitting right along the river. You can see a kayak tour behind me there. But we're actually sitting right along the river today instead of over in our garden area. They're kind of condensing for the fall season, so there weren't any tables over in the garden area. But this one's really nice, and it's cloudy and overcast, so I don't usually get to sit over here because I don't like to sit in the sun. But it's a beautiful day for sitting out and exposed, I guess, because it's nice and cloudy. Birdie, are you enjoying your view? See all the people walking by? Chris is heading in now to place our order. So we have been watching the Leg Life Zihuatanejo vlogs, and even just this morning I had one on. I think it was the most recent one that was posted, and it was the Thursday pozole day. And I told Chris, I was like, maybe we should try making some pozole, this winter or whatever. And he said, Taco Rio has it right now. It's a fall special. So we are actually having pozole today. It'll be my first time having it. I'm excited. I think they just serve it with chips, no chicharron here, which is a real shame. But I am looking forward to it. So we'll see how it stands up. First things first, margaritas. All right, our pozole has arrived. It looks delicious. Chris got mine without cilantro, although I see a few little stragglers in there we'll have to pick out. And we got some chips and queso, which is also basically plastic cheese, but it is so delicious. Okay, so I have tasted it. It is delicious. It has some chicken in there. It's got some hominy, it looks like. But a perfect thing for kind of a cooler day to warm you up. Really delicious. What do you think?
Oh, I think it's amazing. I get it for free a lot. I'll make a big batch and bring it over.
Well, so you had it before. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it was yummy. Good.
They also have a different kind that kind of depends on what they have in stock.
Oh, yeah?
This is the verde. They also have the red one.
Oh, yeah, you were saying that this morning.
The red one has rice in it.
Okay.
And shrimp.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I don't know if it's rice. It might be risotto. It's something like rice.
Okay, yeah.
These have the hominy.
Yeah, this is delicious. I love the verde because I tend to like that flavor. Okay, we have finished our pozole, and I have to say to Adam and Sherry, if you're watching this, thank you for the recommendation. I did not know what pozole was until I watched your vlogs. And then it just so happened that Chris is like, yeah, we have that all the time because Taco Rio serves it this time of year. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know it was a thing. Delicious. So I doubt this stands up to anything that you can get in, actual Mexico, but it was delicious. We are heading home now. We're walking the lakefront trail, hoping that we can get back this way. So I haven't mentioned it yet, but this weekend is the marathon. So tomorrow is the Chicago Marathon. It's one of the majors, so it is a very big race, a very big deal, and there are a lot of people here. Yeah, Tell about like going to work this morning.
Yeah, so when I was walking to work, there were people running on Michigan Avenue on the sidewalk. And the entire time that I was walking in Michigan Avenue, it was just one continuous crowd. Like, not like...
You were like going against them? Or
Yeah,
you were,
yes, against them. Not a runner here and there, but like continual crowd. It's like, oh my gosh.
My run on Friday, I got stuck with like a group of runners. Not stuck. I stopped for a little bit and like let them go because there was like a giant group of runners that came. And but it was really funny because they kept stopping like every 10 feet to take video and photos. And they were like running with their phones, like videoing themselves.
Yeah.
It was really funny. So we are walking up Monroe because we can't walk up Jackson. So we're over here by Maggie Daly Park over here, Butler Field over here. And we are heading up to Michigan to get back home. So the Chicago Marathon allows about 50,000 people to run in it. But there's about 250,000 people who sign up every year. I was one of those people this year, but I did not get in. So I signed up this year, but I signed up for the lottery. You can either go through guaranteed entry, which is, there's various different ways of qualifying for that, or you can go through a lottery. I thought I would take my chances, go through the lottery, try to sign up. Did not get in, wah wah. But turned out to be okay because I hurt my MCL and wouldn't have been able to run it anyway. Okay, so we have just learned that they have Monroe closed. So we're going to have to go down through the Millennium Garage and navigate our way back up. Anyway, trying to get back home. But what I was going to say is there are 50,000 people running in the marathon.
Walk.
And then I read last year that's an estimated of like, what, do you remember what it was? It was like 1 million, 1.5 million.
It was ridiculous.
It was an insane amount of people that come just for the marathon. And I can feel it. This feels busier than Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
My manager today, she asked me, she's like, well, so which one is worse? Lollapalooza or the marathon?
What do you
I definitely think the marathon.
For sure.
Because at least in Lollapalooza,
they're kind of
they're in
localized.
Grant Park.
Yes.
They're not really anywhere
Yes.
else.
For this
Marathon
weekend,
people are
they're everywhere. They are everywhere. It's crazy. So, wild time. Good morning and happy marathon day. Gertie and I are out at Salty Park. I'm gonna kind of let her walk around a little bit. We're gonna see what we can see as far as the marathon finish line. So it starts and ends on Columbus, which runs parallel alongside Michigan, where we live, and it happens kind of all right in front of our building, the start and the finish line. So pretty cool because it's all in and out of Grant Park. I don't know if you can see all of the people around me, but the park is very full. There are lots of people. Michigan shut down. People are running around everywhere. It's crazy.
So I'm walking to work on marathon day. You can see so many people out. It's kind of crazy. I'm walking down Michigan Avenue right now because it's open, and I'm actually worried that I'm going to be late to work because there are just so many people. It's crazy.
So we are here at Congress Circle. We're not even in, like, you can go in right here and actually go through to go be at the finish line. But you can see all of the racers who've just finished their race, all the people here to cheer them on in just this section alone. Since I have Gertie with me, I do not think I'm going to try to go in. I was going to try to like go in and see as close as I could get to the finish line. It's over like that way a little bit. Just to kind of see, we'll see runners filing through the finish line throughout the day today. You know, obviously a lot of people have already finished, but it goes in multiple ways. I think I mentioned yesterday that there are about 50,000 people who run in this marathon, so it takes a long time to get those people through the start line and of course through the finish line. The winners of this morning it was really cool. Everyone was sitting kind of like new PRs, which was really cool to see. I think it's a beautiful day, and of course this is a good course because it's pretty flat, which makes it nice. I know I increased my pace pretty significantly when we moved here from living in Kentucky with all the hills. So this is Salty Park here. You can see lots of people, and I don't know if you can tell from behind, but there's like, Michigan, like I said, is shut down, so people are just like walking up and down the street. And it's crazy to think that this is only a fraction of the people participating and or supporting people who are participating. just a small fraction, but definitely feels real busy.
Download the official Bank of America Chicago Marathon app, powered by TCA.
All right, I'm crossing Columbus here. I don't think you'll be able to see anything. The race is all done, but right over there is the starting line of the marathon. Yeah, it's all gone. Nothing left. But yeah, they've already like taken down everything. People are all finishing up now, so.
Okay, Gertie and I are back inside. I have been working on my cross stitch all morning. This is what I was working on while I was watching the elite runners, do their race and cross the finish line. I enjoy watching the marathon every year. It is the only sporting event or activity that I really kind of get into. But I think it's a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to see, and the energy is exciting. It was definitely busier out there than I was expecting it to be. I think in past years, I've gone out later in the afternoon. It's not even noon yet, so it's still early enough that there's just a lot of people kind of just now crossing the finish line. And I think toward the end of the day, it kind of starts to clear out and there's like less people out and about. But it's busy the whole day, so I will be avoiding going out too much. But I was hoping that I could get a little bit closer without having to go into kind of the race area. I didn't want to have to like go through the security checkpoints and all of that. But I was hoping to kind of see a little bit more from where we were, but we really couldn't see the finish line at all. You can see it a little bit from my parents' place, even their new place, but there's like trees blocking the actual finish line. But they literally just moved from their old place into their new one this week, and the construction's still like wrapping up, so it's just a mess in there, and I don't want to invite myself over and come into all the chaos. So I figure I'll just stay home. But if I can find some B-roll from last year, I'll put that in so you can kind of see the flooding in from the finish line. It's so cool, and it's such a fun thing to watch. And like for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours today, you'll just see people crossing the finish line by the hundreds. Like it's just coming through. It's a really cool thing to see. But I'm not going to head over there and see it this year. But I was hoping I could see it sort of on foot. So bummer. Okay, well, it is evening time now, and I have put some gluten-free chicken nuggets and tots in the air fryer for myself for dinner. Chris texted earlier to say they were really busy at work today. He said it's been a very busy day, and they definitely are not like staffed and prepared for so many people, but it's not surprising because everyone's obviously in town for the marathon. I didn't do much this afternoon. I did some cross stitching, a little bit more done on my project there. I did a little bit of editing. And my parents came over and visited for a little while, which was nice. But nothing terribly exciting. It's been kind of a crazy week because it's been really busy, but not with anything that's been actually fun. So between like my parents moving and all the craziness going on there, and then Chris's work schedule, it's just been, I don't know, not that exciting of a week, I guess. So I think this will probably be a pretty short Chronicles. But it also, I wanted to let you know, will be the last one for a while because we actually are going to be doing some traveling in a couple weekends. We're going to be going to visit my brother in Traverse City, so we will have some travel vlogs coming, which will be nice. So this will be the last Chronicles for a little bit, but you will see us in our Traverse City travel vlogs.